L-A-R-O-C-K. What? Hey! Then you be diving on them? You be diving on it? You be diving on them, Larock? Huh?
Yeah, be diving on at the end. Sometimes I do the dab. Sometimes I just be chilling. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel you. Can you hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Let me just do this right here. And there we go. Just in case anybody come on. So first thing first, if this is the first time you did the channel, this is what we do. First things first. I salute the divinity in you. I respect the divinity in you. I appreciate you for showing up with us. And to all the beautiful infinite creators out there, thank you for rocking with us. I'm here with my guy, Larock. Hey!
Yes, sir. What's good?
Yeah, nothing much. I'm with Larock. Talk to me, Larock. Talk to me. Give it to me. Give it to me straight. Give it to me straight.
I mean, hey.
Take me to the origin. Take me to the beginning. Take me to the beginning. Take me to the beginning. Where you from? You know, who you are. How'd you come up with your name? Give it to me.
Well, I was originally born in Connecticut, raised in Atlanta, Georgia, you know, and I actually got the name Larock from my dad. Like, he's been calling me that ever since, like, I was a jit. Larock. Like, to be honest, it sounds weird when he calls me by my real name. Like, when he says TJ, I'm like, what? Like, don't do that. But, yeah, I got Larock from him. And to be honest, I think he got it from, like, a rapper, like Scott Larock or something like that.
Okay, all right.
So, because I think they called him Larock when he was like my age, so I guess he passed it down, and that's basically the story, you know, Larock. So that's how I got it, and I guess I'm just, you know, making the name mainstream, you know.
So give me the intro. Give me the intro.
Oh, my YouTube channel?
Yeah, give me the intro.
All right. I'm like, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Larock.
Hey! Yeah, I love it. I've been checking your channel for a minute. I know you into the music. I definitely like what you're doing. So how did you get into the music? I'll go to the music first. How'd you get?
To be honest, music is just like one of those type of things I always loved. I just never did. Like, when I was little, my dad, he used to always have me, you know, record songs on GarageBand on his laptop, just playing around. Like, my first song, I think, was called like Chicken Pot Pie or something like that. Like, I recorded. I was like 8 years old. We were just playing around, and my dad, you know, being around him, he's in the music industry, like bringing me to the studios, meeting producers, songwriters, all types of people, you know. So I feel like my whole life I was really just around music, and right now I'm just actually, you know, starting to do it. You know, I just started to do it. So.
All right. So I know you've been on YouTube for a minute because I've been checking you out for a while now. No doubt. No cap. But before we go to the YouTube, you said, but when you was a jit. So what's a jit? I know some people don't know where the jit is. Because you down south, so let them know what a jit is.
I think a jit is like a little kid, like what? Some like I don't know. I feel like if you're under the age of 10, you're a jit. That's a jit.
That's a little baby.
Yeah,
like a little baby.
yeah. Right.
So take us to the YouTube channel. You know, how long you been doing the channel, and what inspired the channel?
Well, I've been doing YouTube going on 5 years now, 5.5 years now. So yeah, I've been doing it for quite some time, and to be honest, what inspired me is like, I don't know, for some reason I was always interested in doing YouTube. Like I would always watch YouTube after school, before school, but once I started to figure out that, you know, you can do this like on your iPhone, you can do certain, like, you don't need all this equipment to do it. I was like, you know, why not just start it? You know, like I was seeing other content creators making videos from their iPhone, because when I first started, I ain't have no equipment. All I had was an iPhone. I was like, how can I utilize what I have and, you know, make the most out of it? And that's where it all started. It all started from an iPhone, you know, an iPhone and your thoughts, you know. So
now you went there. Now you went into the esoteric on me. Come on, I'm not gonna go there yet. I'm gonna save it. So you said it started out with the iPhone and the thought, and just one day you just decided. How old were you when you started your YouTube channel?
I created the channel like in 2014, so I was like 14 years old. But I actually started to like upload and stuff on it probably like I was like 16. So I was like in 10th grade when I started to upload and stuff like that. So yeah.
So some people think when they see Larock and they go to your channel, let's say you 100,000 strong, right? And they go to your channel, they think you're an overnight sensation. Talk to me to me about the grind. Talk to me about the grind.
Man, the grind was everything, man. Like, and we still grinding. You know what I'm saying? My next big goal is to hit 1 million, and I'm going to get it. But one thing I gotta tell people like often is like, yo, it's not going to be overnight. You know, like people always ask me, yo, how did you get so big? I was like, usually what I tell them is like, yo, just stay consistent. Post what you love and stay consistent. You know, like it's not going to come overnight. The grind, it was not easy. It wasn't easy. It was a journey, yo. Like. And we still on the journey. Like it was a lot, you know. But I feel like looking back at it, it all makes sense of why certain things happen the way that they happen in order for things to come into your reality, you know.
So you said you started posting what you like. So you get a lot of content creators, and they're out there, and they don't know what to do. What was some of the first things? Because like I said, I've watched some of your videos, and you like to play games with people, make fun of them and their haircuts and their hairstyle. And I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Talk to me about some of the stuff you post and why you create that stuff. Like you talk about the hair and the dreads and all that stuff. But go ahead.
All right. I feel like, to be honest, I was always connected to hair. Like even going back to middle school, I was always like, I don't know. I was always into hair, twisting my hair, like using tools to get certain type of hairstyles and stuff like that. It was always just like, I don't know, it was always there. And I feel like when YouTube came into my life, or when I started to like actually do YouTube, it all like, you know, it came together. It all made sense, you know. And going back to the other question, you said, what would I tell somebody starting?
Yeah.
The advice? I don't know. That's a good question. One, post what you like. Post what you like. Don't post, you know, anything that you're not going to enjoy, because you're not going to last long. You know, post content that you love to watch and love to do, you know. And like I said, you don't need the best equipment, man. If you got a phone, you're good, bro. I don't care if it's Android, you're good, bro. Like there's so many, you know, editing softwares out there for us to use. We just have to like, you know, do the research and find them out.
Okay. I do this every now and then for those people who ask me to do it. You know what that is, right? You know what that is? Yeah, you know what that is, right?
I think so.
What is it? What is it? You know what? You don't know what it is? You don't hit him. You never hit him with a gazer. Gazer.
Gazer. That's great.
So, who are some of the people you check out? You know,
on YouTube. So Spiritual Soul, he's one. I've been watching him for a minute. To be honest, I've been watching him for a long time, since I was like in high school. Pretty Boy Fredo, he's another YouTuber. He does like challenges and stuff like that. Flight Reacts, I've been watching him for a long time. Like he's one of like the OG YouTubers I've been watching. He's really big. Some YouTubers who inspired me to start, I'll say one YouTuber, his name is FoodieTube. He's been doing this for a minute. He has like 10 mil, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. There's some other content creators out there, but those are really like the main ones, you know?
Yeah. So I noticed when I watch your music videos, like how many videos you got? I'm going to ask you how many music videos you got, but I notice a lot of times, you know, the skits, and I think you be nailing it and you be killing it with the skits.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the videos a little bit.
Well, I feel like, I don't know, I just like, whatever I see in here, I just want to bring it out into reality. I want people to see it, you know? So same thing with my music videos, same thing with my skits. Like with the music videos, like literally, bro, before anything came online, everything was in here. Like I don't know, for some reason I just had some type of calling to like make that video, you know, make those type of videos. And same thing with skits, man. If I have a funny idea, like I'm gonna just write it down, and then next, you know, I'm gonna write a script, do all that. Like I do all this myself. So I just like, whatever's in here is what I had to bring into reality. You know, I had to bring into real life. So you talking about your process right now. So you say you write down your script, your treatment, or whatever you do. Take us through the process from inception to product. Let's take like one of your first videos, your song. Take us from maybe how you start from the inception to the product. Give us a little bit about that. What do you mean by inception? Like
the beginning, like you said, it started with a dot. You write it down. So how do you go about putting it together?
That's a good question. I don't know. It's just something in me. It's just like I just have to like get things done. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm a Gemini or I don't know. I just gotta I just gotta get things done. Like, and I'm a creative person in general. Like, if you know me personally, like you just know, like I'm always creative. I love to draw. I love to do certain things. I just love to create. I'm a creator, you know. So I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I really don't know. I just had to create.
It just happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
That's where the magic happens.
Yeah.
So these guys want to know. They said, how much can you make from 1 million views?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. You can make some good money. It really depends. It really depends on your CPM. That means like how many that's like how many ads you get per video or something like that. And what else? It really depends. Like if the video, if let's say I get 1 million views, it's a 10-minute video. I'm most likely gonna get more money through that rather if it was like a 1 million views video with like 5 minutes, if that makes sense, you know? The longer the video is, the more money you'll make. You know, I can't give you a solid answer. Oh, it's this and that. I could say it's around like a couple thousand. It depends on, you know, your CPM. If YouTube likes you. If YouTube doesn't like you and you cussing and all that, you're not gonna get that much money. But if you just like, you know how it is, clean and stuff like that, you just get
little kids can listen to you, so you're good.
Yeah. I try to make my content, what's the word I'm looking for? I want everybody to view my content.
User friendly.
Yeah, exactly. User friendly. So I just try to stay to myself too. I'm user friendly in real life. I don't be doing too much. So
I hear you.
Try to stay to myself.
Yeah. So these guys say they rock with you. You know what I'm saying? They say they rock with you. They rock with Larock.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Larock. I know doing videos, creating content, keeping people's attention may be a challenge for some content creators. Have you noticed certain things that kept people's attention more than others? And what are some of those things? And can you share those with us?
I can say a trick that I always use when it comes to recording videos is to look in the actual lens. Because when you look in the lens, you actually connect with the viewer itself. Like my supporters, they always tell me in my videos, yo, it feels like they're like, yo, I love Larock's energy. Like it feels like he's talking to me directly. He's like, yeah, because I'm staring at the lens. I don't usually when I record a video, like let's say for example, let's say I have a camera and then you know how you have like a camera you can look at, you can see what you look like. I tend not to look at that because I become like self-conscious. I don't like looking at that. So I guess one trick I found out is look in the lens to connect with your viewers. That's a trick that I guess.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So as an artist, I know you're an artist. Give us some of your influences in music and art.
Oh, okay. That's a good question. Nobody ever asked me that. I could say one, J. Cole. I love like lyrical rap, storytelling. J. Cole, he's number one. Kendrick Lamar. I'm a really pop type of guy. I like pop. So like Michael Jackson, going back to Michael Jackson, I used to listen to him all the time when I was little. Freaking, I don't know. Black Eyed Peas. I used to listen to them all the time growing up. Some hip hop, growing up, listening to 50 Cent, stuff like that. Growing up with my dad and stuff like that, he listened to stuff like that. So, yeah, artists like that,
All right, talk to me about 1111 now.
Oh, 1111, man, that's my number, man.
Talk to me about the 1111. I know you always tell them to get on the Discord, so I've heard you a few times. If you want to tell them, where to find you at on Discord or whatever, or where your channel, where to find your channel, you can do that. But talk to me a little bit about the 1111 because that's your crew, seems like to me.
Right. Yeah. 1111. That's just like my universal number, like that number just stands out to me. It just like, it's really like sentimental to me in my life. Like, I don't know why. It just like, it's one of those type of things where it just came into like, where it just came into my life and it just stuck with me. Like, I think my next tattoo is going to be 1111. It's going to be somewhere, but I don't know. But 1111 is just, it's a really, spiritual number that just shows like, yo, your hard work is paying off, man. Just keep going. Like I call 1111 like the gateway number. That's like showing you like, yo, you're on your way to your manifestation, or your manifestation is on the way to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a really good sign. Like, I don't know, that number just really sticks with me all the time. 1111, because it just reminds me like, yo, your hard work is paying off. Manifestation is real, bro. Like,
Is there any other numbers, or it's just the 1111? Because I know you go hard with that.
Yeah, I like 1111. 444.
What does that mean?
333. I mean, I feel like all of them originally have like they kind of have the same definition, but they kind of don't at the same time. So like you might see 444. That might be me. Like, I don't know. It might mean like, yo, your hard work is paying off. You might see 000. That means like, it's a beginning. You're starting over. Like something Like, you know, it's just, I feel like different numbers have different meanings, but at the same time, they all have the same meaning. Like, you know, like if you see an angel number, regardless what it is, I don't care if it's 666. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even though
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just like 6 protons, 6 neutrons,
Yeah.
6 electrons, which equals carbon, black.
Mhm. Mhm.
Regardless, I feel like seeing numbers just is a sign from the universe or God, or whatever you want to call it. It just is a sign showing you like, yo, you're on the right track. Keep going, you know.
So
So
what got you into numbers?
I don't know. Like I said, it just came into my life. Like I went through a spiritual awakening last year, and that's when everything just hit different. Like everything, I was looking at the world different. I was looking at everything different, man. It was weird, especially because like that was when I wait, what happened? That was when I left college. I joined the real world, I guess. So it was a real awakening for me, yo. Like
Okay.
I got to see the world for what it is. So that's when everything started to come to me, like numbers and stuff like that.
Okay. So you talk about the Matrix a lot. I'm not going to say a lot, but I heard a song, you know, that you talk about the Matrix. Can you identify that for us and give us your take on what that is?
Well, me personally, I feel like the Matrix is like it's kind of like life in a way, not life, but like the system in general, like politics, certain religions, like just certain things that are really distractions. Like for example, the news, the media, all that's part of the Matrix to keep you dumbed down, to keep you distracted from the actual truth. Was that like from the elephant in the room? You know, like
Facts.
it's all distractions. So I say stuck in the Matrix is like, yo, you're stuck in the Matrix. You gotta like, you know, I guess wake up. I guess you know what I'm saying. Open your third eye. That's what I said in my song. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like, you know, different things make up the Matrix. You know, so yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, for a lot of people, I want to say in the last few years, of course, there's been a big awakening. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
And sometimes people think it's a fad or it's something that's not gonna stick around. But when you say you started noticing things and it wasn't what they seen,
Yeah.
and you realize that. So you talked about school for a second. You said, hey, talk to me about that journey right there when you said, okay, I'm not, this isn't what it is.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it really started like right before I graduated high school, because like I was in a place in my life where I had to make a decision. Like, it was like either college or like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? College or I don't know. And I don't know, I was really stuck. So I feel like after high school, I went straight to college. And that's where it's just like I was in college sitting in class, like, why am I even here, yo? Like, I'm not even doing this for myself. I'm doing this for like, you know, my peers. Like, I'm not doing this for myself. I wasn't really I don't know, I didn't really want a degree at the time. You know, it's like I wasn't really seeking for it. So college really opened my eyes. It's like I feel like I don't know, I feel like it prepares you to work for the other man. It doesn't show you how to be a CEO, you know? Like that's what school in general does that. School is just like it doesn't, I don't know, the school system is just is really corrupt, you know? It doesn't really teach kids. I don't know, it doesn't really teach kids they're like, you know, about life. It just shows them, you know, do this and that and go work for the next man.
How to be an employee. It teaches you how to be an employee. I get it. And that's not what you want to do.
Exactly. It's so corrupt, man. It's I don't know. The world that we live in is weird. If look, if it was up to me and I could change the school system, we're adding meditation classes, PE. Well, that's already there, but like we're doing more. Like we're doing more to connect with yourself. Like teach kids how to like handle their mental health. You know, like why don't they have that? Like why? Like, oh, but they're gonna teach us about physics and stuff like that. Like when 80% of us are not going to use that, or mainly 90. You know what I'm saying? Like
algebra.
I don't know. Man. Like it just
agree. I agree with you there. And somebody asked me, "Do you believe in God?" Give me your take on that, since we're into the metaphysics right now.
Well, like that's the thing about God. I feel like the word God is really like overused or just like misused. I don't really look at God as like a manly figure up above. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at him as his own like entity, I guess. I don't look at him as an actual like, you know, object. I look at God as everything. I look at God as you. I look at God as consciousness. I look at God as nature. I look at God as that's love. Basically, that's God, you know? And same thing goes for the devil. I look at God, I look at the devil, like the devil is really you if you think about it. Like so it just that's really how I look at it, you know? Like
yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. Well, I think a lot of people, like you said, when it comes down to the whole religion, because these guys wanted me to ask you that. When it comes down to the whole religion, and it kind of locks you in. So if you've been taught one way your whole life and you don't question it, I think that's what becomes a problem. But it seems like somewhere down the line you question it.
Yeah. Starting like I'll say around 2019 when I was about to graduate high school. It's like it's funny because I felt something was about to happen. Like I didn't know what was going to happen, but I felt something was coming into my life. And then boom, that's when that spiritual awakening happened. I was like, oh snap, this is what it is for real. This is how it is. Like damn, yo, like that's when everything changed, and that's when I just started to dig deeper, like go deep in the rabbit hole. Like I stopped like just I started to question everything. Everything that was brought to me, I started to question even spirituality. So
facts. Somebody was asking me. They were saying not just about the God, but they want to know who is Larock, because you have a spiritual channel, right?
Yeah.
And you have your main channel. What's the difference between the spiritual channel and the main channel?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like the spiritual channel, that's where I express like my personal life, my feelings, what I'm going through, how I feel. And my main channel is where I guess it's more on the entertainment side, but I'm also teaching them certain things like, health wise, hair, skin, vlogs. So it's really like, because look, when I first had, before I even created my spiritual channel, I used to try to post post like spirituality stuff or just like personal stuff on the main channel, and nobody wasn't really viewing it. So I was like, you know what, let me just make a second channel, so that way people who are actually interested in my life or interested in that type of content can go over there and watch that type of stuff. So I feel like the spiritual channel, that's where I like post like personal stuff, and my main channel, that's where I post like more on the entertainment side and stuff like that.
Okay, so I saw you one time giving a shout out to Spiritual Soul in the building. Kaiser. You were shouting him out. You was definitely shouting him out. What kind of impact has he had on you?
Huge impact, especially on the spiritual community. Huge impact. Like he helped me with my awakening. Like, and it's funny because when I first went through my awakening, like I was trying to like find videos, and like how it is, like you just try to find videos, but they weren't popping up. And then his videos started to pop up, and I started to look at his videos. I was like, oh, like so he's going through the same thing I'm going through. Let me watch him even more, because I connected with him before he's he was on his spiritual path. I used to watch his main channel all the time. So once he started to post spiritual content, and I was on my spiritual journey, I was like, yo, like let me watch this. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it started to connect. And that's when I started to find other YouTubers like Young Pharaoh or Infinite Waters. Like it started to come to me. It just started to come to me. So yeah.
So that's how the universe was working.
Facts. And then
one after the other
showing up too.
What about 21 Keys? What can you tell me about 19 Keys? I went to 21, 19 Keys. Because I was in the Guitar Center last weekend in the music store, and I was walking by these brothers, and they was like, yo, 19 Keys, and I turned around, I'm like, yeah, 19 Keys is dope. Right. Talk to me about 19 Keys, man.
Yeah, 19 Keys is pretty cool. I met him in person, actually. Me, my dad, and my brother, we was at the park walking around, and my dad noticed him. I didn't know who he was. My dad introduced me to him. I was like, oh, snap, like 19 Keys. And he was pretty cool in person. He was like, hey, I want to interview you and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, sure. Let's do it. We haven't done it yet, but
okay.
Yeah, I met him in person. He's a pretty cool guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's pretty good, especially for the Black community. He's really popular. So yeah.
Okay.
Really
so
popular.
What does Larock do for fun?
For fun?
Yeah. Okay. Take us down that road.
Okay. It's a good question. I play games. I play video games. I play basketball. I used to run cross country, so I like to run. I like to go out to run. Miles. I'm talking miles. What else? What else I like to do? I love movies. I'm a real laid back dude. Like in person, like if you ask anybody that knows me personally, bro, I'm just chill, bro. Like I'm just chilling, doing me. Like I love food also. So yeah.
You a foodie. Yeah, all right. No certain diets, no special diets or anything like that.
Oh, I'm plant based, vegan.
You plant based, vegan. Okay, so you plant based. That means you don't eat nothing but what? Plants. That's it.
yeah. I just stay away from the dairy products, milk, cheese. Stay away from eggs. Stay away from meat. And yeah, I just try to I try to get as natural as possible. You know, I'm not perfect. You know,
Mhm.
I might, you know, slip up sometimes. I might, you know, have some vegan cookies that have milk in it. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I might slip up sometimes, but I try to do my best. I try to eat more things that are natural for me. You know,
Uh-huh.
because they say you are what you eat. So
Energy,
yeah,
energy, energy,
exactly.
energy. Somebody was asking me earlier, they were like, how do they get their hair like yours? They were asking me, how do they get their hair like yours? And what advice you would give for them to do that?
Well, I literally just got from the loctician. I just got done getting the retwist, as you can tell. But usually, if you want dreads like me, start off with the sponge. They got a sponge. You know, you could sponge your hair. They got a microfiber towel. You can do the same thing, go in a circular formation, form your locks. Yeah, I have like some type of semi-free form locks, but I just got them retwisted. So yeah, it's really simple, to be honest. It really is.
How much time that goes into that though?
I never thought about that. To be honest, it really does. A lot of time goes into it, like all together. You know what I'm saying? All together. It's a process. You know, it's a journey. So this right here, this is like 2 years right now. So yeah, I've been
Okay.
growing up for a while. So yeah.
All right. On your journey, you've been on this journey for, I'm not going to talk about your spiritual journey, but just your YouTube journey. If you could go back and talk to the 14-year-old Larock, what would you tell him?
Ooh, it's tough. Upload now. Upload now. Because like when I first started, I was just really contemplating, like, yo, do I really want to do this? Am I going to be successful at this? So I just, I don't know. I'll probably go back and tell myself, like, yo, just stay consistent, bro. Stay consistent. You're gonna do it, bro. Like you're gonna get to where you want to go. Like stay consistent. And be creative. Be creative. You know, and be yourself too. Be yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. Because sometimes, like I like in my past, like I noticed I try to act like certain YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really working out for me. So once I started to act like myself, that's when I started to, you know, get bigger and stuff like that. So I would just tell myself, you know, be you. Be, you know, express your creativity and just yeah, it's gonna be a good journey, yo.
So what you're telling me is what is real will prosper. Be genuine because real recognize real.
Exactly.
I got you. I got you. So Larock is going to a deserted island.
Mhm.
He's going to be there for a while. You could only take 3 items. You only got 3 things you can take with you, Larock. What are the 3 things you, not people, 3 things. Okay. What are the 3 things? What are the 3 things and why?
Okay, water. I need water. You know what I'm saying? I drink water 24/7, so I love water. Water is that's like that. Water is my juice. I love water. I don't know. Water just tastes good to me. Well, certain waters, because not all water tastes good. You know, I'll be traveling and then I'll be drinking their water. I'm like, this is nasty, but yeah, water because you need water to survive, stay hydrated. Because if you drink, you know, the ocean, you're gonna die. So, water. Probably some type of ball, like a soccer ball or something, like just to keep me entertained. You know, like what was that movie called? With Tom Hanks, he was in the island.
Castaway.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like I could draw a face on it. Sometimes kick it around. I don't know. I need something to entertain me. So probably like some type of ball or something. And then last, I'm not gonna say like a phone because there's no service. So matches.
Okay, all right. Gotta stay warm. Gotta stay warm. Gotta stay hydrated. I got you. If you could take one song with you, you got one track you can play while you're there. What would be that? What would be that song?
Oh, probably something from like Ellie Goulding. She's a singer, and her music just touches the soul, bro. So probably something from Ellie Goulding. Like her music is just her is either her or J. Cole to keep me up. You know what I'm saying? I just need something. So probably a song from J. Cole. I got if I could pick a song, probably like what song, yo? That's tough because I know all his music, man.
There you go.
A song I'll probably say like I want to say Wet Dreams because that song is kind of overplayed. I don't know, yo. I really don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. It's either J. Cole or Ellie Goulding, one of their songs. I don't know a specific song, but yeah.
Okay, so I want you to use your vision now. I want you to use your glasses. I want you to look into the future. I'm not going to go too far. 5 years from now, where do you see Larock, and what do you see Larock doing?
Oh, I love that. I love that question. To be honest, I honestly see myself doing more things, like being multidimensional with my platform. I see myself having a bigger fan base. I see myself traveling. I see myself connecting with more people on different platforms. I see myself inspiring. I see myself inspiring, touching people and loving people, spreading love, spreading positivity. And also I see myself making more music. I see myself getting better at music, because that's really where I'm focused on right now. I want to get better at my music, because I feel like with my music, that's where I could touch people. So I see myself doing those type of things, being multidimensional.
All right, because I got some producers on here, some music producers from Belgium. My man Lucky Castra. And like I said, how can these guys get in touch with you, and how can they find you if they want to send you some material or they want to collaborate with you?
Just if you have social media, hit me up on the Instagram DMs. But to be honest, I feel like the best way to get in touch with me is to email me at eyc1111r.business. That stands for everything you can imagine is real.business. So eyc1111r. But yeah, just hit me up on the email, and yeah, we could work. Let me see your work, and yeah, we could get right to it.
All right. So you see who I rock with behind me.
Oh yeah,
that's my guy right there.
Yes,
for me, it was the universal laws that I grasped from X. I think X was misunderstood. I go here every now and then. I think that he was misunderstood. But when you start talking about universal laws and natural laws and things like that, what's your take on things like that?
I definitely agree with those type of things, like law of attraction, stuff like that, because I feel like whatever you put out is what you get back. Simply. That's what I took from X too, because I remember I saw a video he was talking about, like, yo, like if you spread positivity, you're gonna get it back. You're gonna get it back. And it's funny that you asked me that, because I was literally just thinking about him like this morning. It was weird. But yeah.
That's my guy. I rock with X heavy because, like I said, I was able to connect, on my path. I got from A, B, and then it was like, okay, oh snap, this is what it is. So X was a real major impact. Is there anything that you want to tell anyone who's going to listen to the stream later or come by and they check out the video? Is there anything that you want to say to the beautiful infinite creators?
Whatever you have in here, take action. Nobody can stop you but you. No other outforce, like nothing outside of you can stop you. Only you can stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like literally everything you can imagine is real. That's my quote. You know what I'm saying? Everything you can imagine is real, because it's true. If you want to be a dancer, if you want to be a singer, if you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a doctor, go do it, bro. Go do it, because there's so many things out here to do. Like literally, brother. Like there's so many things out here to do. Like, and that's I feel like with me, I'm trying to like discover new things, like music. I'm trying to start doing music, or even with the music, I'm trying to like venture out into the production side of it, or just songwriting. Like there's so many things that you can do. So I'll say just do what you really feel. To be honest, don't do what other people want you to do. Do what you want to be, what you want to do. And the next it's gonna work out. Really, really good. So yeah.
So, sometimes people have obstacles, and it's maybe that voice in their head, and maybe it may be something that's just annoying them. How would you? What kind of advice would you give them when obstacles come? Like for me, let's say it may be my wife or my significant other, and it's the nagging or something that's bothering me every time I'm going out to try to accomplish something. What would you tell somebody if they're hearing this voice in their head constantly, and they can't get over that block?
Well, I would tell them that your thoughts aren't you. You're the observer. You're the observer. You're observing your thoughts. So if you get a negative thought, you got to realize that's not you. Like that's not you. I feel like all of us were sharing. I feel like all of us we're sharing a certain type of consciousness together. You know what I'm saying? So if you hear something that's not really like vibing with you, just know that's not you. That's probably some other entity or some other entity. You know what I'm saying? So those thoughts, don't worry about that type of stuff. Just try to block it out, or just say no.
No, I feel you. So you said you feel like we're all a part of the same consciousness, because I grasp that. I get that. I'm there. Mm-hmm. I'm there. But how'd you get there? That's what I want to. I know for me it was like, this is simple.
Yeah.
It's simple when you get it, when you grasp it. It's really not that difficult. But what do you think? You know, because you went there, you said we're all a part of the same consciousness, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right. Yeah, I just feel like we're all part of the same consciousness. Like we're all responsible for what's happening on this realm. Like literally, bro. Especially with 2020. What? Everything that was happening, that was because of us.
Yeah, we caused it. Yeah,
exactly. They say, you know, you gotta do certain things in order to change. No, change starts with you. Starts with inside. So once you figure that out, everything else is going to balance itself out. So like everything else, don't worry about it, because there were, going back to 2020, there were so many distractions going on. There was so much. Black Lives Matter, Corona, like all this stuff happened because of us. And to be honest, a part of me kind of questions that. Is like, is this kind of our karma? Like, you think is it? I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, now since we talk about 2020, and I think we cause a lot of things. You know, like you said, whatever we put out there, or, you know, whatever we put out there, that's what's going to come back.
Yeah.
You know, even from the phenom Donald Trump. We can talk about Donald Trump. I'm gonna go there. I know some people, and I was trying to make sense of this before, but I never really grasped it. Some people said Donald Trump, because I heard NLE Chopper say Donald Trump is the last president. You got any insight on that for me? Because, you know, I've heard it from different people, but I can never connect the dots.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I never really said that on my behalf. Like, I never said that Donald Trump was going to be the last president. I heard other people say that, say something about some trumpets. I'm not really, you know, informed on that, so I didn't really speak on it. But I definitely agreed with them. You know, I was open-minded to what they said. You know, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we don't know about that's actually happening behind the scenes. So who really knows what's happening to him? Who knows if that's really him? Real, like it's so much going on. So like, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about that. It's really different. So
yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. I mean, we can go to Epstein, and we can go to, you know, we could go to all these celebrities and Epstein Island. I mean, nobody talks about that anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, in the conspiracy. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know why either. Yeah. You know, and like I said, I'm not gonna go down that path. I'm gonna stay clear of that. The adrenochrome. I'm not gonna get into all that.
Adrenochrome.
But you know, a lot of times the internet goes wow with certain things. You know, but I just don't see how you have something as big as that in the trafficking, and it's just pushed under the rug. I think for me, that's crazy.
Yeah, fact. Even with like, it's just so many distractions out right now. That's why people aren't really focused on it. Like when the pandemic hit at first,
facts.
Everybody was we didn't know what to do. We was all at home, so that's when everybody started to, like, you know, dig a little deeper. But I feel like since they're starting to bring stuff back, like the NBA, NFL, people are just really people are really forgetting about it. To be honest, we really are. So yeah, it's distractions, bro. Distractions.
Okay, so you went on the pandemic for me real quick. All right, what's your take on you're gonna get vaccinated?
Hell no. Hell no. No, but seriously though, if somebody's watching this right now, you're gonna hey, go for it.
Yeah.
Get in line. Me, I'm not getting it, bro. Like, it's like, why would I get something that, like, I don't know what's in it. I don't know. They say, you know, RNA or different stuff is in it, protein, whatever. How do I know? You know? And same thing with like Biden or certain celebrities going on live on TV taking it. How do we know that? How do we know they're actually taking the actual vaccine? How do we know it's just not water in a needle? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do we?
Yeah,
you don't know. So I don't trust that type of stuff. You know?
No, I agree. I just find it strange that they were going real hard at certain communities to like take this vaccine. Like they've got a whole campaign. Like, you know, Tyler Perry going on TV taking the vaccine. I just don't understand the whole deal.
And the thing about him is, like, he's gonna do that to draw, because think of it, he's really popular in the Black community, so it will make sense for him to do that. And a whole bunch of people are going, like, oh my God, whole bunch of people our skin color are gonna do that, you know, because we look up to him, you know, especially the films, media, like, I don't know, man. It's so much, man. Yeah, but part of me like kind of questions, like, does he know? Like, does he know? Like, is he doing this purposely? Like, does he know what's actually happening, or is he actually, like, you know, blind to what's going on?
Tyler Perry pretty much got BET locked up.
Yeah.
You might as well call that Tyler Perry Network.
Yeah,
BET.
right. Fact.
You know, you can't turn on BET without watching Tyler Perry.
Yeah, fact.
You know, so I mean, of course he's a part of the plan or whatever, but Bill Gates, all these guys.
Yeah.
All these guys. I just saw something with TD Jakes. They want him to tell people to take the vaccines. You know, I don't like I say, like you, I agree with you. You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That's your choice. It's choice at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's a choice. I get it.
Exactly. And we all have that right to make that choice. You can't get mad at other people for not getting the vaccine or getting the vaccine. Like if they want to get the vaccine, go ahead. Because I remember one time I was debating my friend for like 2 days straight, texting, talking about the vaccine. I'm like, yo, like why are we even going back and forth? You can't see my perspective. I can't see yours. So look, you go ahead and get the shot. I'm gonna stay over here and chill. You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And I mean, there's a disconnect with the Black community and the government, and for reasons we have reason to be. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about the Tuskegee, what happened in Tuskegee, with those guys down there, and they gave all those guys the syphilis and things like that. I mean, it's crazy. How can you trust a government who hasn't really done right by you? Right.
Exactly. You know? It's shady out here. You can't really trust them, to be honest. I heard something the same, like if they ever say like, hey, this is for your best interest, this is for your safety, run. Because they're not really coming for your safety. They're not.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not gonna keep you up, but I definitely salute you. You know that. I'm not gonna keep you waiting. I respect the divinity in you. But I'm gonna give you a chance. I already asked you if you want to say something, and you did, but some party words. I'm gonna ask you for some party words for all the beautiful infinite creators out there before we let them go. We don't care about the haters. We infinite creators. We keep creating and we keep evolving. We don't compete, we create. So I want you to take us out with some parting words for all the beautiful infinite creators.
Hey man, if you're watching this, I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Larock.
Hey,
right. Go follow me on social media. Hit me up. I'll more than likely hit you up back. New content coming soon. New content. I'm trying to branch off into other things. And like I said, everything you can imagine is real. Like whatever you see in here, just try to bring it to life. Like blessings, like thoughts or just ideas are really blessings in disguise, man. Like literally, there's a reason why we get these thoughts, and they come from somewhere. So use it while it's still here before you forget it. Don't just sit on it. So yeah.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it, beautiful infinite creators. My man Larock. Hey!
Facts, yo. Facts.
I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you for having me.
Thanks for coming here. Remember, first things first. Tell them I said what's up.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for showing up. Till the next time, man, we got to connect.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one. Peace.
Peace.
All right.